What's up, Wizards? It's Dev. Mtg, we like it in Magic, all that stuff. And today, your dude has lost his mind, if you can't tell, because we're only playing 12 lands. That's it. We're going to see if we can make this work. You know, the other day, we did a 15 lands mono black deck in standard, and that actually worked really, really well. We got a lot of 2-landers. We went first a bunch of times, just murdered people. So it was a pretty good day. So today, we're going to see how low we can actually go and just play 12 lands here in Historic. Now, Covert Go Blue, a great YouTuber whose content I really enjoy, and you should check him out if you haven't done that yet. He made himself kind of YouTube famous at first. He put himself on the map with a 13-land mono-red aggro deck. So today we're going to try to go one better and try and make 12 lands work. I know I've done a few of these lately. I promise I won't do another one for a good long time, but ever since I was like a little baby Magic player, little kid, I've been fascinated by the concept of just trying to get as few lands into a deck as possible and still make that deck work. So pivot to the Historic format, where we have a lot of really good white 1-drops that are effectively Savannah Lions stats. We have like 3 different creatures like that. Dauntless Bodyguard, 1 mana 2/1. Sky Marcher Aspirant, 1 mana 2/1. Venerable Knight, 1 mana 2/1. Snubhorn Sentry, just a couple of copies, but this is like a 1 mana 3/3 sometimes. That's awesome. What else? Leonin Vanguard is a 1 mana 2/2 a lot of the time. So that's, I mean, we've just got like a fair amount of power at just 1 mana. So I figured we might actually be able to make it work with just 12 lands. We've got very, very few 2-drops, just 4 Adonto Vanguard because it's just insanely strong. You might think I would have put like Thalia in this slot, but I actually think this is just the much better creature if we're trying to be aggressive. So I went Vanguard here. It's good to see it back. A couple of copies of Conclave Tribunal. Even if we don't have a bunch of lands, it's probably pretty easy to cast this. The card I'm most nervous about is Venerated Loxodon, because I'm not sure this is anywhere near as easy to cast as I want it to be, but it's also probably one of the best cards we could possibly play. So I'm gonna play a few copies of that. Aside from that, we have Legion's Landing in here, so it's kind of sort of like we're playing 16 lands a little bit, because it shouldn't be too hard to flip it, so long as we can get 2 lands in the first couple of turns. But we're counting on the shuffler to do a lot of work for us in that regard. We've also got Loyal Pegasus, another Savannah Lions statted thing, but this one flies. Shouldn't be too hard. It's not going to be lonely very often and can swing in, I would imagine, a good bit of the time. But aside from that, there's also Hunted Witness. And between Hunted Witness and Adonto Vanguard, we got some pretty good protection against sweepers. I like that about it. Hazda Marshal to just really explode onto the board. I like that a lot. And then Fairy Godmother. Not a great card, but still, you know, kind of not a combat trick, but just a way to get creatures through for more damage. And it's a 1 mana 1/1 flyer in and of itself. Aside from that, Longroot Enforcer, just to, you know, tap some stuff down. I guess the stats aren't terrible, but I don't want to play too many of these, but sometimes the ability to tap a creature down is just game-changing. Aside from that, we play the Mirage Plains, because it's the best one. And let's go ahead and get into it and see if we can win a few games with 12 lands. Come on, Shuffler. Alright, we got one, and this is exactly what I don't want. 1 lander, opponent goes first. That's the dire situation for us, but we'll see what happens against Kooky or Cot here. They're so kooky. What you got, buddy? Alright, they have the Golgari sleeves, and they're going to go Lana Worlds turn 1. I expect a lot of that in Historic. We don't draw the land, which was the one thing that probably could have saved this hand, but let's just Venerable Knight turn 1. Maybe we'll get another Venerable Knight next turn. It's like the only thing Venerable Knight can put a counter on is another Venerable Knight. But I'm just playing it for the stats. Hey, Journey to Eternity. I would reread this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, and then you transform it. All right. So we didn't get another land, and that's terrible. It's not good at all. So let's just run out this Dauntless Bodyguard. It's going to suit up the Venerable Knight. Then we'll swing 2. And then our opponent's going to do something crazy next turn. It would have been sweet if we'd have drawn a land. We could actually do some stuff with the land. Ooh, Wild Growth Walker, good to see you back, buddy. We can't win against you. There's just no winning against that. Hey, we're going to be flipping over a bunch of stuff into lands. That's cool. Hey, we got a land. It's like a turn too late. I don't love it. We can Conclave Tribunal away this Walker, but maybe we should Conclave Tribunal away the Journey, because that's going to end up being rough stuff. But if we Tribunal something now, I get the feeling they're just going to play something nastier next turn. Still say it's the right thing to do. There's just no winning against Wild Growth Walker. Texas Ranger. So let's put it away. Let's have a little meeting and decide to banish it. Opponent's turn here. I'm really nervous about what they can do with 4 mana. Oh, apparently going to just pay a couple of life, draw a card. What you got? Seeker Squire. Hopefully it stays a 1/2. I'd like that. I would. It's a 2/3. And they have a Plague Crafter. Alright, our turn. We're not going to be doing any attacking anytime soon. A couple of things we could do this turn. We could get through for 4 damage off Fairy Guide Mother. Put him at 10, but I actually don't think that's the best thing to do. I'd rather play either Leonin Vanguard, Hunted Witness, or just play an Adonto. I think Adonto is actually the right play. I like that. I like that! But I'm not going to attack, which is bad. It's pretty bad. Let's see what they do this turn. They have 3 cards in their hand, one's Plague Crafter, so we might have to shed a creature here. Alright, they're going to pay a couple and draw. So they, unless they drop a land. Okay, there comes Plague Crafter. What are you going to sack? The Lawnowells to flip over the Journey. That's a guarantee. Well, I guess I'll sack the Bodyguard. Lawnowells is back. And they got a pretty decent little board state over there. Just get in with Vanguard. You're gonna block. Let's activate Vanguard, take our 4, whatever. And now, I want a Adonto again, but I'm gonna Leonin. I think that's probably better. It's Leonin, Hunted Witness. It'd have been nice to have a Hunted Witness out when they crafted. So, let's see if they craft her again. Of course, at this point, they have access to this. What do you have in your yard? Just Seeker Squire right now? Oh, Bolus the Citadel. Ooh, yikes. That's a good card. That's a good magic card right there, buddy. They do nothing else, though, that turn. So that's probably for the best. Alright, so they block with Crafter, and they probably block the Venerable Knight, I would imagine. So we can get through for 3, 4, 5, 6 this turn. Put him at 6. So we can Fairy Godmother something. Put him at 4 guaranteed. That's actually not bad. But I think I'd rather set up for Surprise Godmother next turn. So I'm going to Vanguard. I'm going to Dante Vanguard here. Alright. Send in the Clowns. See what they block. Leonin Vanguard. Okay. Pop, pop. Put him at 7 in the turn. So if we get another turn here, we might be able to pull it off, especially if they pay some life for Bolas' Citadel. I think we can have this. But they do have 4 cards. Alright, Seeker Squire comes down. Still have 4 mana. 5 now. Branch Walker. That's going to explore. I like Explore plus Bolas' Citadel. That's pretty cool. They do get a couple of lands off the top. Does that mean they're going to Citadel something else and we can just seal this up? That'd be really sweet. Because at this point, we Fairy Guide Mother, Adonto Vanguard, we just win. So they may have screwed themselves on Citadel, but we'll see if they gain some life here or something. Command. Ooh, that's pretty good. That puts them at 1. Still not sure how they can win from here. Because we're just going to Guide Mother something. It really doesn't matter what we Guide Mother at this point. That's their turn. Alright, I think we got it sealed up. And I got this sewed up. The fast money, the slow bucks. You better scoop this game up. Well, get in. Yeah, baby, we did it. Good game, opponent. I did not think we were going to win that one at all. But hey, apparently 12 lands works even in a long game. So sweet, awesome. All right, Replicants NG. We only have 1 land, but we do go first this time. So that's like a little bit better, I guess. This isn't a terrible hand either. We got a couple of Savannah Lions, 3 to be exact. But I rarely count Loyal Pegasus. Because if it's lonely, it can't do anything. It's got separation anxiety. It's like my puppy. You leave the room, it just goes crazy. It can't be trusted to do anything if it doesn't have somebody around. Let's go ahead and drop that Mirage Plains looking pretty, and then Sky Marcher Aspirant. Say go. See what opponent's got in store for us. with these nice sleeves. They were on sale the other day, actually. It's a good pickup. Gotta do something, though. Gotta do something, McGurk, MGC. Yeah, you got them pretty unsanctioned for us. Here comes a pelt collector. Collecting pelts. We got our second land, so we are good to go, I suppose. That's not bad at all. I do really want to attack this turn. Let's see if we can get this pelt collector off the table. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Because now, I'll just Pegasus, Bodyguard, choosing Aspirant, in the turn. Okay. So now we're halfway to Ascent. That's kind of cool. Next turn, we probably just Vanguard. Alright, they won't get another mana this turn. They're stuck with the one green, but maybe they'll Long Elves or something. Our turn. Hey, another land, everybody. That's 25% of our lands right there on the table. We can Vanguard and Law Reinforce for this turn. That is some hot coffee. What you gonna do, opponent? Gotta block something. Gotta block something. Nothing. Alright. Opponent at 12. Let's Adanto Vanguard. Law Rune Enforcer. Enforcing the laws around here. And now we have enough mana to Vanguard next turn and Enforcer something to tap it down. Uh-oh, Burning Tree. Gonna Burning Tree, Burning Tree? That'd be pretty sexy. Got 2/2 Collector. Here comes Gallia. Alright. Turn it around on us. I like it. I like it. Our turn. Looks like we're still in the driver's seat, though. Yeah, let's just take the offensive. I guess Gallia doesn't really matter between the two 2/2s. Let's hop to it, y'all. Charge. What you got, opponent? A couple of blocks? You gotta do something. You gotta do something, dog. Maybe they have like a giant growth. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be a thing? Just letting them through. Man, sands through the hourglass. Opponent at 3. Let's just overextend as much as possible. Hunted Witness. I should have probably have Vanguarded there, honestly. I definitely should have Vanguarded. There's no ifs about it. Alright, Burning Tree. Oh boy. Clothis. That's a big boy too, yeah. It's big. So now, opponent has 5 creatures. We have 6. We can tap down Clothis and get in. Let's do that. Yeah, let's go. Let's get to it. Pressure's on. The heat is on. I'm taking at least 2 from the Loyal Pegasus. The heat is on. Na 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 na. Adanto Vanguard's indestructible. It's not a Michael McDonald song. I don't know why I turned it into one. Alright, opponent at 1. They have 1 creature out. We'll just Haas the Marshal. That's right. I held off on the Vanguard again. Now I want to keep it because like we're forcing them to like play creatures. They have to play creatures. And they have to play a bunch this turn again. Or they're dead one way or the other. I just want a card that extends our board state no matter like what. Okay, cool. We did it. That's 2 in a row, everybody. We actually got 3 lands that game. Amazingly. Let's get another one in. Alright, bad news. Opponent goes first and we only have 1 land, but I'm keeping it. It's not the worst hand. At least it's all 1 mana stuff. We haven't seen Venerable Loxodon at all. Which is kind of lame. We also didn't get a dang old land on our draw step, but that's okay. You can't expect to, right? With 12 lands. Opponent drops Watery Grave after a Overgrown Teams. Their Sultai something. We got another land, so that's pretty dope. Let's go ahead and swing it in. And then I will double Loyal Pegasus. That should be fun. Maybe next turn we can swing, flip over Legion's Landing that we've just played. This could all work out. They don't do anything in their 4-color deck. Huh. Alright. Cool. Let's get down Legion's Landing. Let's get down Snubhorn Sentry, so maybe it can swing 3 next turn. Let's pop in. Opponent's at 12. Let's Leonin Vanguard. And hope to whatever Lord we pray to that they don't have some kind of sweeper, because that would just ruin our day. Atris. Well, let's put an island up here. See what they take. And hey, they took the island. We got him. Oh, we got him. Hey, it's another land. 4 is all we could ever need. So that's actually all we need. Period. Let's give this lifelinker. Actually, let's give the Leonin Vanguard and the Snubhorn Sentry flying. Let's do that, skis, and then just destroy them. I think that should be game right there. Yeah, let's go. They can block the lifelinker. I don't care. They still lose. Yeah, fastest game imaginable, right there. Wow. Sorry we had to do it to you, 4-color player over there. That's tough to get 4-color decks to do what you want. They got to play like literally 1 card that game. I'm so sorry. All right, we're in against Hobgoblin, and it's happening again. Opponent goes first. We only got 1 land, but like it's worked out so far. 3-0, 3 in a row. So I mean, I guess I can't question it. We got another land. Sweet. All right, so we can do whatever we want now. I'm gonna lead on the Dauntless Bodyguard. Biggest thing in our hand. It's just a Savannah Lions now. It doesn't get to protect any creatures or whatever. But Savannah Lions is a time-tested card. Uh-oh, it's some sort of life gain deck that didn't get Soul Warden on turn 1. Alright, so let's Plains and see if they will trade. They don't. They never trade Impassioned Order. Yep. Thought so. Alright, so do we just double Loyal Pegasus here? I think so. I think a Loyal Pegasus... We'll have a 3/3 Pride Mate next turn, almost guaranteed, so... Let's get another Pegasus down. That's what this deck does. It plays 3/3 Pride Mates. Here comes a Linden. That was the other thing I was kind of worried about. Yep. Go to 19. That's your turn, I guess. If I wanted, I could flip over Legion's Landing this turn. Ooh, that works. Get another land. Jeez. Shuffler's being so good to us. So let's Fairy Guide Mother. Give the Dauntless Bodyguard flying. And Fairy Guide Mother coming through in these games. Flip over the Legion's Landing. Pop, pop, pop. You're at 11. Let's Fairy Guide Mother. Do I want to do that? Yeah, more guaranteed damage. That's where I want to be. And end the turn. Alright, we're doing it against this life gain deck that got to go first, but I'm not feeling good about it. I'm really not. Alright. Thalia followed by Charming Prince, so developing their board state pretty well here. But we just get to fly over forever now. Unless they can kill our creatures. Gonna start getting in? Yep. No blocks. That's fine. I'm gonna Leonin Vanguard. I was thinking about saving mana just to activate a Dante. We don't have to do that. I don't have to do any of that. Bam, bam. Yeah, it is legendary. Okay. I can just get another 1/1 lifelink if I want to. But do I want to? Loyal Pegasus, Fairy Guide Mother. Get in. Bop, bop, bop. Opponent at 12. Just not like a very low life total, but whatever. I can block stuff. Might as well play this. Now I can block more stuff, I guess. Oh, Charming Prince. You gonna gain 3 life? You gonna do that? Oh, kind of suck. Scry 2. Okay. You fix those draws. I think we can afford to take a few damage a turn longer than they can, but for how long? I really don't like. They're gonna gain life off of every creature they play. They're gonna gain life whenever they attack. It's just not gonna be sustainable for us. But maybe this first fort will help us out a good bit. Here comes Thalia. That it? Yeah, I could kill this Thalia. I could block it with 3 things, lose 2 of them, and kill it, but... No. No, I don't want to do that. Not yet. It's not time for that yet. Our turn. We got a Dauntless Bodyguard. Play that. And I guess I'll protect a Loyal Pegasus. Now at this point, they have 4 creatures. And if they block with Linden, they can kill whatever they want. Right? But aside from that, they'll have to lose some things to block. So is it time? Bop, 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 bop. Okay, so you would block the Hazda Marshal with one of these Charming Princes or an Order or something, and then you'd block the Dauntless Bodyguard with the Linden, probably. I'm not getting in for much there. I think those are still the right attacks. Alright, yeah, let's just do that. Pop, pop, pop. Put them at 9. They're probably mostly working off the top of their library. Oh, Daxos. That's so good. That's so good. You're going to be gaining so much life. Woof. Well, it looks like we may have finally met our match here. I'd like to draw some more flyers. What you coming in with? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, resolve all those. That's fine. Pass. Alright, so I guess I'll double block one of these princes. Don't care too much about these tokens. Block the Charming Prince with the Dauntless Bodyguard. And I think those are decent blocks. Alright, so we're at... Well, they are going to gain life because the creatures died. 15 to 17. Our turn. Venerable Knight. Sure. Attack, attack, attack. Well, we're whittling them back down. They're at 10 here. Still think they're mostly playing off the top of their library, but who knows. Passed in. Come a couple of things. Kind of... Are you going to play a creature here? It looks like you've left yourself open. They're going to scoop it up. Okay, cool. They just... they didn't feel like grinding anymore. We did not, in fact, beat our match, but I feel like if they'd have kept playing that game, we probably would have won. It felt kind of stalematey there. We were gaining life off of the Leonin Vanguard every turn, so that was kind of putting a damper on their situation. But I think that if they'd have played the game out, they probably would have won. But we did have a scary board presence. But I guess that's 4-0. Why don't we try in 5-0 with a deck with no lands? All right, Overachiever is who we're in against now, but we go first, and we have 2 lands. So, sweet. This is the absolute best start we've gotten all video. Let's see if we can make something out of it. Aspirant turn 1. That's the right play. Let's say go. Hoo. What you got, mono red, hopefully? I want to match up against another aggro deck. They're just going to shock the Aspirant. Is that like one of the first times we've had a creature removed? Like, at all? That kind of makes this Snubhorn Sentry a lot crappier now. But let's Leonin Vanguard and Loyal Pegasus. They might be able to take out the Vanguard here. And that would really crush our Pegasus's hopes of having a rider. Yeah, they're looking at it. They're looking at it real hard. So hard. Yep, shock the Pegasus. Okay, alright. I got you. And get 2 Lava Runner. Which is a 2-2. Have 2 or more. Alright, yeah. No blocks, fine. Go to 18. I get the feeling we'll see Wizard's Lightning at some point this game. Legion's Landing. Trying to have 3 creatures by the time we go to attack here. Law Rune Enforcer. And yay, it happened. So let's swing in. Cool, we flipped the script on him entirely. It's 1918. See how long this lasts, though. Because Mono Red was a very good deck, if everyone forgot. Let's see if it still is. They're going to get in with Lava Runner. We'll say no blocks. That's fine. See if they remove something. Light up the stage. Hey, they got a Lightning Strike. It's their lucky day. But will they play it? That is the question. Lightning. Why would you Lightning Strike the token? Okay. Huh. Huh. Alright. Cool. Sentry comes down. The other Legion's landing. Yeah, no, we got one. It's fine. Pop in, pop in. Alright, 15 to 18 here, but our opponent still has like a lot of cards in the hand. We have 0, so that's not good. We have 8 permanents. That kind of sucks, actually. This means we definitely won't get to 10 for the Snubhorn next turn. But we're actually doing okay. We're doing okay, skis. Experimental Frenzy. Yikes. Oh, you're such a good card. You're so good. Alright. Yeah, that's it. Let's get in with Vanguard. Block, trade, go, and they're going to be able to frenzy some stuff out. Does that mean you had like nothing but bad cards left in your hand? It's hard to believe. Wizards Lightning us. Comes a land. Steamkin. You're out of mana. Our turn. We get a land. Tap down Steamkin. Play said land. I really, really, really wish this Snubhorn was big. But it will be next turn if they don't remove anything. But they've got the manas to do stuff now. Oh, Experimental Frenzy is such a good card. We're about to lose to it. Here it comes, lads and ladies. Yep, Wizard's Lightning on the Snubhorn. Coming in with Steamkin. And light up the stage. Oh, they had to deal damage. Okay. And then Lava Runner, probably. Oh, yep, another land. Steamkin. They got 4/4 Steamkin. They can start spending some money. Electrostatic Field, cool. Super cool. Boss game right there. Gravy. Get 2 Lava Runner. Right. That's what the deck does. Oh, come on. Come on. We've drawn almost half of our lands. Oh, man. What are the odds? What are the odds? What are the odds? What are the odds? Literally, what are the odds that we draw half the lands in our deck almost? Well, I'm going to good game the opponent here because I don't think we're going to win this one. Let's give them another turn with Experimental Frenzy, right? They tell us good game. We're getting out of here. So we're 4-1 here. I think that's probably a good stopping point. How did we flood? How did we flood? In the last video, the one where I played with 15 lands in mono black, one of the top comments is like, how much you want to bet he still floods out or like something like that. And I didn't flood out in that video. I don't know how we flooded. I really don't know, but I guess these things happen sometimes. It's just random chance. But I guess Arena decided we had won too many games, so let's flood him out and just hit him with hilarious irony. So that's a 12-land historic white weenie right there, and it's good. It's actually a really, really good deck if you didn't pick that up. We have too many Savannah Lions for it not to be a good deck. Yeah, beat that, CGB. Gauntlet Throne. Can you play with 10 or 11 lands? Can you do that? And see what happens? Because I've officially beaten your low score. 12 lands, 4 wins in a row. I don't know how it worked, but it worked. But anyway, yeah, let me know how you think we could actually improve this deck. Amazingly, I think like another Fairy Guide Mother might actually be in order. The card was an all-star in a couple of these games. But yeah, so let me know how you feel about it and all that stuff. And check out the Patreon to support content like this in like the best possible way that you can. It's like the only way I get to like pay my bills and eat and stuff. So go over to the Patreon. $1 a month is all I ask. And yeah, aside from that, do all the YouTube stuff. And go to the comment section and tell me how dumb I am for putting this deck together. But anyway, I think I'm done babbling at this point. You just wanted to see the deck, you don't care. But yeah, there's some more stuff you could also watch that's on this channel that's really, really good. Check that out at the end card. But yeah, I guess I'm done for this one, so catch you cats later. I'm Deb from The Place. Spread love and be kind.